I'm dreaming of the road again, set free in the wind.
Flesh with us when we die. Something that I want to give you. Could you
Welcome to today's video. Basically, it's just a little day in the life here on the homestead. I have to do a few chores inside and outside. I don't have the boys today, so I'm going to take full advantage of that. A couple things on the to-do list. Cleaning out the chicken coop. Not the chicken run, the chicken coop. But I didn't really want to do it with the boys here because I don't want them breathing in this stuff. Secondly, I really need to tidy up the house. Try to do some deep cleaning if possible, but not really. My main focus is to get all the clothes that I have in the laundry room that are folded, put away, organize the boys' room, organize and just clean the house. Okay, and then hopefully if it doesn't get too late, then I also need to clean out the car as well as to make a trip to Rural King. And I just got paid, and basically my paychecks go to funding the flock. Not saying my husband won't, but that's the like main reason. That way I took that burden off of his plate. Not really saying it's a burden, but I did get 25 chickens and I did have 10 ducks. Now I have 7, but we didn't need that many. Obviously I just wanted a variety because eventually I do want to harvest some chickens, but I wanted to kind of replenish the flock. Anyways, so I just wanted to kind of take that burden off my husband and not make him have to worry about it every month. So that's kind of like the main reason also why I got my job. So I'm going to kind of stock up per se, maybe get like a month worth, because I will be cutting back on working these next couple of months. Basically, we'll be doing a Rural King trip, cleaning out the car, the house, and the coop. While you're watching this, I want you to do a cleaning task, whether it's putting dishes away, whether if it's folding clothes. You gotta do one task. We gotta be in this together. I also want you to be cozy, so make sure you're cozy, calm, collected, all of the above. Girl, I know you're not trying to lay an egg right now. Sat here. It's 5:56 p.m. Decompressing, cooling down. I smell like sweat and chicken coop. I love it. Not literally. I want to take a shower so bad, but I still need to do my car. I'm probably not going to make a trip to Rural King tonight. That's fine. Their feeds were capped out this morning, so I would definitely need to go at least tomorrow to Rural King to get some feed and stock up on the supplies. I only use one of those packagings for the bedding. I'm definitely going to have to use it in like a week or so. That coop would be fine with all those chickens. It's just the ducks. The ducks will go at the very bottom, and their poop is just so much worse than chicken poop, in my opinion. This is just from my experience, my opinion, to whatever. And they do get let out. I probably need to actually go change the time for what time it opens, like the automatic door and stuff, because I have it set for 8:15, but I feel like they can come out earlier. You know what I'm saying? That way they're not cooped up in there. cooped up in there that long. I don't know. It's a learning curve here, you know what I'm saying? But I know we're about to have the time switch through, whatever. But that'll be in November. It's September now. September 19th, to be quite frank. So probably when you're watching this, it's going to be like October. That's crazy. That's the only downside. So like the chickens aren't even like using the very bottoms because they get like a little bit disgusting. So I was considering maybe using dirt or something, but I still feel like that would just be really disgusting because like all the poop, like they have like a liquid poop. I know that's getting TMI, but I mean, if you're not used to this lifestyle or you're in this lifestyle, like this are things that like you might want to know when it comes to this, because that took me 2 hours to clean and I didn't get all the nitty gritty that I wanted to. Like there's some corners in the actual boxes I had to let it air dry a little bit, but next time I think I want to try to have like a smaller broom or something along the lines that I could really get the corners. And secondly, I was like researching, and some people use vinegar and whatnot to like clean and like have a scrub brush. So I think I even want to get that intense. But for this to be like my first actual like deep clean of a coop, I went from a small one to a big one. You know what I'm saying? So like this is just like another learning curve, another chapter of the season. So you know, whatever. If I'm gonna clean it, I want it cleaned. You know what I'm saying? Whereas if I'm just gonna like sweep the stuff out, I probably honestly could really just focus on the bottom nesting boxes and keep that maintained before I do like a deep clean. But another issue that I'm also running into is the chickens, love their little souls, will go up at the top of the nesting boxes and they want to make their nest. The previous coop I had, they slept in the coop, also laid in the coop, you know? This situation, they have their roosting bars as well as their nesting boxes. So they jump up in the nesting boxes and they sling out the bedding and then lay an egg. Well, eventually there's no bedding on there, so it's wood. So then like some of the eggs will fall in there and crack, or so on and so forth, or there's not enough bedding, so then they don't want to use that nesting box, so they go to the other one, and then there's too many eggs, so then it's overcrowded and they get stressed and crack some of those eggs. I'm telling you, Betsy. I'm trying to learn and figure out the best way I prefer and what works for me and my flock, you know? Basically, I've come in here to cool down. I really needed the car. It is 6:02 now. So I think I'm just gonna focus on doing the very back because my grandmother's gonna sit in the back with the boys, and there's still some sand in there from like the beach because there were some buckets. And my nephew picked up the bucket and dumped it, so then sand got in between the car seats. So I probably need to take the car seats out, vacuum the floor, which I think there's a blanket from when we had Lucy in there, so the floor should be okay. It's just toys and maybe a couple bags of like chips from the boys and sand. So I need to focus on the back and then do the passenger seat because we are having a visitor. Enough of the yapping. I had been debating for the past like hour and a half if I should message Austin and see if he wants to get Mexican tonight. Like I'll pay as much as I should save my money and he just picks it up so I don't have to leave the house. You know what I'm saying? Because it is getting late. And I really don't have to drive into town. If I'm driving into town, I might as well go to Rural King, but I really don't want to go that far because then it's going to be like pitch black by the time I get home, you know? Would that be too loud if I do that?